difference between the continental crust and what? Oceanic crust. I ask you to go through if you have the time. So let's see the difference one. Which two difference? Continental crust and what? In the beginning, one problem is attend the session. This is my advice. You paid for it, use the experience. We have only 1 point of difference in our subject. We can do the justice with you all. We cannot claim other subjects. At least my subject I can bet on it. You can handle both these stages, prelims and mains, properly. But for that you have to attend all 100 hours sessions. That's the one requirement. Okay, continental crust and what? Oceanic crust. Ab dekhiye. You know this layer is like this. Very thick layer. Continental crust is thick. Okay, and we go to the ocean. Oceanic crust become what? Thinner. Look at the thickness first. First property is the thick. Which is more thicker? Naturally continental crust. So why the continental crust is thicker? Because it has two parts. Silicates of aluminium and silicates of magnesium. And oceanic crust completely made up of what? Silicates of magnesium. That's the first point of difference. Observe in the sketch. Please keep on drawing also along with me so you can have clear idea. So silicates of aluminum. So the two parts are there. So thickness is average thickness. So average thickness of the continental crust is around how much? 100 kilometers ke aspas. So it varies actually. It's not uniform. It varies from 35 to 100 kilometers actually. So average comes out to be around 70 kilometers. So is it thickness of the crust, continental crust is same? No, not. Depending on the relief. Higher the relief, more will be thicker. Very logical. Higher is the relief, more will be what? Thicker. So I want which place on the earth has the highest thickness of the continental crust. So what is the answer? Mount Everest. Mount Everest is the highest point on the earth. So that it has a root also, deep roots. Think of thickness depending on the relief. Depends on relief. Depends on relief. Direct relationship. Higher the relief, higher will be the thickness. Direct relationship. If the relief is very small, then the thickness is also smaller. This is the way to conclude. So average thickness of, this is narrow, very narrow, so it comes around 5 to 10 kilometers only. Oceanic crust remain of thickness very small, 5 to 10 kilometers, an average thickness. Point 1. So next, material composition or mineral composition or the rocks by which it is made up of. Rock type. Is it rock types of land and rock type of the oceanic crust are different. So both are igneous rocks. Both are which rocks? Igneous rocks. So these rocks are mainly granite. Granite, gneiss. Gneiss is a metamorphic form, but granite is a igneous form. Igneous rocks, and this is which form? Metamorphic form. These are the two major rocks it made up of. So sial, so this sial silicates of aluminium is made up of this. Granite and gneiss. G is a silent. G is a silent in pronunciation. This is the UK terminologies. G, N-E-I-S-I-S. G is not pronounced. Okay? You cannot call Genesis. Okay? Here. So gneiss. Silicates. Now here it made up of which material? Come on. Basaltic igneous rocks. Basaltic igneous rocks. Here also you have the boundaries is made up of andesite rocks. So major three rocks are there. Major rocks are granite and gneiss in the middle. In the boundaries of the continent made up of what? Andesite. मतलब समझना, a land, So land mainly granite. The boundaries of that land made up of which rocks? Andesite. And when sea is made up of which part? Now you have three major rocks. So but andesite is very small, the boundary area only. But majority is granitic rocks. Third point, the density part. Third part is the density. Right, we know because of aluminium, silicates of aluminum density is less, around 2.8 grams per centimeter cube. Lower density, this is lighter. So that's what continental crust is what? Become what? Lighter. Which is more denser? Relatively. Basaltic rocks are what? Denser. So these are denser. So density is around 3 grams, you can just around 3.3 actually, or 3 grams per centimeter cube. For crust only, if you go to inside, it become more than 3.3. Silicates of magnesium or basalt has the density around 3 grams per centimeter cube. Now, the origin, the formation, how the crust, both the crusts get developed. Formation process is different. Age is different accordingly. So, you know, when you read plate tectonic, you can see O collision. Which collision? O means oceanic plate meeting with the another oceanic plate. So that all the continents originate from ocean. All the continents originate from where? As for the theoretical concept. All the continents, all the land emerge from sea. Emerge from sea. How it is emerged from the sea? By which collision? O collision. You can say this. O collision. Oceanic plate. Collision produces. Just direct fact. Do not write big sentence. This is the trick. If you start writing, it will become complex in decoding your notes. It will look like a book reading. Next point is O means oceanic. O means oceanic plate collision. So this produces a feature called, initial feature called island arcs. When O plate meet with the another O plate at the subduction zone, what happened? Which feature get developed? Island arcs grows with the time and become continent. Think of, you can read under the plate tectonics in detail. Wait for island arcs, ARCS. Origin is clear. So from where the land get developed? Answer is what? Land developed from oceans. How it is developed from the oceans? By which collision? And now the first feature on O collision that produce what? Island arcs grows with the time and converted into big continents. Okay, next point, this. How the oceanic crust get developed? Oceanic crust is a byproduct of sea floor spreading. Which there is a mechanism that again you can read in plate tectonics. It is originate through which process? Sea floor spreading. So again a 10-marker question. UPSC asks this in the mains once. Sea floor spreading process produce oceanic crust. So wherever the divergence of plates are there, which plates? Divergence of plates. I am telling you, where the plates are moving away from. So here the plates are moving towards each other, collision, convergence. Here the plates are moving what? Away from when the plates are moving away from each other, any plate, one continent, another continent, suppose Africa. You know there are how many continents at the moment? 7 continents. One of the continent is Africa. So what is the future of Africa? Africa will be splitting. Africa will be what called? Splitting into 2 halves. Especially, you know the East Africa, it is in the news. East African what? Rift Valley. East African Rift Valley. It is dividing very fast. So what is the future? Between the Somalia, between the Ethiopia, or there will be one Rift Valley, and Rift Valley will grow so much it will turn into ocean. So 5th ocean to theek hai, and it will be future new 6th ocean will be developing there. I hope you got that. So what is the location of oceanic crust formation? Location of what? Divergence of plate. That is the location of seafloor. That is feature called mid-oceanic ridges, MOR. Please write down. So what are the feature developed wherever seafloor spreading happens? MOR full form, mid-oceanic ridges, underwater mountain ridges.